All right, good morning everybody. We are back at it. Today just a couple things I wanted to talk about in the beginning before we get started. As most of you saw on the Facebook site, we created our YouTube channel, maybe for easier streaming for the TV. Spread that out there. Not everybody has Facebook for their students, but that opportunity, most of them can access YouTube. That was part of the reason why, as some places are starting to implement the learning from home, just trying to make it easier for everybody to have access. So the YouTube channel is P.E. Teacher Philip Campbell. Philip is with one L. The videos are searched. You can find them right away. They're starting to rise up the ranks there. If you just type in our Facebook account, so daily workouts for kids, and then just a 1 if you want to watch the first video, and then just change it to a 2 for the second, 3 for the third, 4 for the fourth, and so on as we continue this awesome process. The small business I want to just talk about today is in our hometown, Ultimate Boost Nutrition. She makes shakes and drinks and stuff like that to help people boost their energy, helps their nutrition, and she would really appreciate so she can stay open for business before you just go in, because I know a lot of companies are changing to deliveries or pickup only. If you can check out her website or her on Facebook, Ultimate Boost Nutrition, and give her a call or message before going, just to limit the amount of people that are at site there. Awesome, thank you, Ultimate Boost Nutrition. Our pulse is one thing I wanted us to check today before we started our warm-ups. We've been working on that with our Phy Ed class, is finding our pulse. Kids, your pulse is the beat of your heart, so you're getting to feel how often your heart is beating. So what we do is we take our peace fingers, and you're going to put them together, and you do it too, okay? And then in your neck, there's a soft spot. So you have your jaw, okay? It's kind of like in a triangle here. And you have the middle of your throat, and then you have the muscle on the side, and it's right in the middle of that. Parents, you can kind of help them find that if they're younger kids. Most of our students can kind of find that right now. The older they get, the better they get at it too. And you should be able to feel a beat. So I'm going to help Blake out here. It helps if you tilt your head a little bit and stretch it out. Okay? And right there. Feel it? You don't have to push really hard on it. You should just be able to gently put your fingers on there. If you push really hard, you might not feel it. Okay? Also, on your wrist, you can find it. So if you take your peace fingers again, hold your hand up so your thumb's pointing to the sky so you know which way you're at. You have a knobby bone up here, and then you have your tendons that run along the middle. In between that, it's soft in there, and you should be able to feel that pulse beating in there too. Okay? So I'll help Blake out here. So parents, if you want to help your kids find the pulse in their wrist too, you can. Peace fingers. Always peace fingers. Okay? There's your knobby bone. There's your tendons. You can kind of see the vessel running there. You feel it? Okay. So what we're actually going to do is we're going to check our pulse right now. This would be our resting heart rate. Okay? And we're only going to check it for just a little bit. And we're going to do some math. What? Yeah, I know. So find your pulse. Got it? Sure? Okay. If you don't have it, that's okay. If you don't have it right now, that's okay. Ask for help. And if we don't get it, it takes practice. So do you got it? Okay. So every time you feel it beat against your finger, you're going to count in your head. 1, 2. Whenever you feel it. Okay? Ready? Go. Stop. Okay, so what you're gonna do now, the math part of it, is we just multiply that by 10. So we counted it for 6 seconds. Multiplying it by 10 would give us that 1 minute check. So mine was at a 7 right now, and that gives me 70 beats per minute. Okay. Average for adults is, for a resting heart rate, a healthy one should be somewhere between 50 and 70 in there if you haven't been really moving, like if you're just sitting or just waking up, things like that, going through your day. If you're moving, walking, it's probably going to be up to that 70, 80 range. Exercising for our resting for kids is a lot different. They're like hummingbirds, okay? Their heartbeats are really high. Do you remember what yours was? What was it? 8. So he's at 80 right now. Resting, that's totally normal. When we start exercising and getting active, kids might even get their heart rate up to like 220, okay? Where mine's probably going to be around 180 around this time. So the pulse is what you're really gonna feel, and we're gonna recheck it right when we're done with our 2 rounds, and you're gonna feel it way fast. You're gonna feel that one beating right away when we have when we're done with all of our exercises. And that's a cool thing that you can work on whenever. And then at the end we'll talk a little bit more about the importance of our heart and why we take care of it, and then some foods to go along with our heart health. Okay, so our warm-up, we're going to do our run in place, all usual. So we're starting to get a routine on our warm-up, so we're used to it, ready to rock and roll right away. So 30 seconds, run in place. Ready? Go. Remember to bring those knees up. Remember to breathe. Good job. Good. Okay, 30 seconds jumping jacks. Ready? Go. Excellent work, everybody. Almost there. Good. Okay, our forward and backwards arm circles, 10 of each. Ready? Go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Backwards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. Now we'll do our side-to-side jumps. 30 seconds. Remember on this one, try to pump your arm with the opposite direction you jump. Okay? Go. Remember to breathe. All right, good job. Okay, then we have our eagle wings, big arms straight up and down. Ready? Go. Speaking of eagles, we have an eagle watching in Minnesota. One of them just hatched. It's pretty cool. Good job. I know Miss Enz's kindergartners have been paying attention to that in their classes too. All right, and we're gonna do our alternate foot one again, okay? Just like that. Find that rhythm, and remember, it's okay if you mess it up. Just keep it moving. Go ahead. Yep. Gets that brain working a little bit this morning, doesn't it, Blake? Almost there. Good job. All right. We're not going to time our pulse, but you can probably check it and feel it a little bit easier right now after the warm-up. Okay. Our exercises again, remember we've been pretty much on 7 exercises. That gives us a good time. 30-second rotations, not repetitions. So don't worry about how many repetitions you get in. I really want you just focusing on your form and trying to get your form and your core and everything strengthened really well. For kids, when we do a lot of squats or lunges and core strength, those are huge for balance, for being able to play, and things like that, so they don't get hurt. It's injury prevention too. So a lot of these exercises, like I said, are tailored for that. I know I've had some people say, can we do one for adults? I don't know if I can handle doing 2 of these. Okay? Adults, appreciate your support too. You guys are awesome in this. Been getting a lot of messages from parents that their kids are loving this stuff. We love giving it to you. Parents, don't be afraid to join in. All right, kid, if your parent's sitting on the couch, pull them up. Pull them up. Okay? First one we're going to do is elbow to knee. So we're going to have our hands up here by your ear, or you can have them behind your head. Okay? And we're going to try to go opposite and touch it. Okay? Opposite and touch. We're going to do that for 30 seconds. Okay? Ready? Go. Knee up. Almost there. Good job. All right. This one, we call them plank jacks. Okay. So what you're going to do is we're going to be in our push-up position. You're going to have your feet apart like this. And you're going to jump your feet up and click your heels and go back. Okay. Remember when we do our plank jacks, try to keep our back straight. We don't want to get up here like this. Okay? Keep our bottom down. And an alternate, as I like trying to do alternates for people, is instead of doing the whole thing in the air, you can go middle and out. Okay? And then always trying to make sure your shoulders are in line with your hands. We don't want to get them too stressed on our shoulder joints here. 30 seconds. Ready? Go. Nice job. We're halfway done. Keep it up. Almost there. All right, good job. Okay. Next one is going to be our hip twist. So, like our warm-up, instead of jumping side to side, you're going to stay in one spot, keeping the top half of your body straight, and you're just twisting the bottom half, side to side. So no jump to the middle. It's a full jump from one side to the other side. Trying to keep your shoulders straight, okay? Ready? Go. This one you can pump your arms too, like you're running. Pump your arm. There you go. Twist and shout. Sorry, I won't sing. I don't want to get copyrighted. Almost there. Good job. Okay. All right. Now, plank, push-up position. Before we did the crossbody one, and we did mountain climbers, which was between the legs. Now we're going to do push-up position, and we're going to go up to the outside of the leg, okay, or outside of your arm, and you're going to just alternate, bringing that up. For those of you who are having a tough time holding that plank, remember our push-up position, our assisted push-up position, okay, keeping that back locked, our knees at a back angle. You can do the same thing, just like that, okay? Ready? Go. Same way, yep. Try to keep your feet up, don't drag your toes. Nice job. Halfway. I think I hear little feet coming down. Almost there. You got it. Good job. William, you gonna come down? All right. Star, opposite toe touch. So we're gonna stand like a star. And we're gonna opposite toe touch. If you've ever done swimming lessons, right? We know this one. Ready? Go. Make sure you come all the way up before you go down. This is going to be a good one to help with your hamstring soreness, actually. If any of you have sore hamstrings like me, which is the muscle on the back side of your leg. Good. Hamstrings are right here. If those are feeling a little sore or different than normal, that's okay. I promise it'll get better. Okay, now we're going to do a squat kick. So we're going to squat down. Remember our squat form. Knees should not go past our toes. If you're squatting like this, you're going to hurt your knee, right? Your feet should be shoulder width, bud, so a little bit wider. Good. Yep. And so our butt goes back and down. And when we come up this time, when you're coming up, we're going to kick and you're going to switch legs. Okay? Ready? Go. You don't have to kick across, you can kick straight. Keep your back straight, don't bend your back. Good. And remember to get back to your base with your feet. Speed's not the option, form is the goal. Speed will come when our form gets really good. Okay. So for our last exercise of this round, I call it the Mowgli walk. If any of you have ever watched The Jungle Book, okay? This one's a little more challenging. The pace is going to be slower because it's going to be a little bit more challenging, but it's not like burpees, okay? We're going to be in our plank position, and we're going to lift opposite hand and opposite leg. So it's going to look like that, okay? It might look a little funny. You might fall over, but that's okay. You want to know why? Because we're moving. We're burning off energy, and we're having a good time, okay? Exercising our heart. 30 seconds. Ready? Go. Nice job. Try to get your bottom down. That'll help. Yep. Good. 10 seconds left. All right. First round done. You guys are rock stars. We're not going to time our pulse, but you should be able to feel it beating a little bit faster. Feel it? All right. Okay, first one. Back to the top. Let her catch our breath a little bit here. Okay, remember, hands by ears. We're coming across. Okay, he's a little bit more narrow than I am, so it doesn't really look like he's moving too much. Okay, we're really trying to extend across our body on this. Okay, 30 seconds. Ready? Go. Good job. Halfway done, everybody. This one's almost done. Five seconds left. Here we go. Nice job. Nice job. Starting to get a lather going here. Don't know why I picked a long sleeve shirt. All right, back to our plank jacks. All right, remember, push-up plank position, feet wide, clicking heels. Adapted version is touching toes in the middle and going back up, okay? Ready? 30 seconds. We got this. Go. Try to keep your bottom down. You're getting too, there you go. Don't let your bottom get too high. Focus on that core, not speed. 10 seconds left. Hey, dude. Can you say hi to everybody? Good job. All right. Our hip twists are next. Remember, pump your arms. This time the way that you twist is going to be the arm that goes up instead of opposite, okay? Try to catch my breath here. All right, I think I'm good. Ready? 30 seconds. Go. You want to try it? No? Do you want to run in place? Or do jumping jacks? Say, Dad, I just woke up. I might have to try the William run in place. like you saw from that other video. Somehow he can put his head on the floor and run in place. All right. Thank you for reminding me about my breathing. Slow it down. Be in control, all right? All right, we're gonna do our plank, same elbow, okay? Remember our adapted version is knees on the ground, doing the same thing if you need to, okay? Ready? Go. Almost there. We got this. Come on. 5 seconds. Woo! I'm feeling this one today. Woof that. All right. All right, we're going to do our stars. Remember on our stars, we go down, touch our toe, opposite, wider. And bring it all the way back up. Ready? Go. Halfway done. Ten seconds left. We got this. Keep pushing. You guys are awesome. Keep it up. Excellent job. All right, now squat kick, okay? Remember our base. How should we have our back? Straight. Keep our back straight, right? Always focus on the form, not the speed, okay? So make sure your base is wide enough. We don't want to be outside shoulder, shoulder width, right? We are shoulder width, straight line. Squat. Always reminding on this, back straight, kind of chest out, bottom goes back before it goes down, okay? If it helps on these, it helps me to try to look up. That helps me keep my back straight. Ready? Go. Almost done, halfway. You guys are rock stars. Keep it up. Best group in the whole world if I have anything to say with it. Keeping people moving and healthy. You guys are awesome. All right. I want to make sure we don't miss any. All right. Now we're to our Mowgli's. Okay?
I jumped off.
Yeah, you did.
I jumped off.
Remember, our Mowgli's are opposite. And if you need to do the assisted one, remember, knees down, back straight. Okay? Might have to do the assisted one now. Opposite. Okay? Ready? You better hang on tight. See how long I can do the normal ones. And go. You gotta think. There we go. 1. Halfway done. Your face is gonna get wet from touching my hair. 10 seconds. Keep pushing. Ooh, oh, thank you. And got it. Nice job. Now quickly, find your pulse. You feel it? Should be able to feel it now. Okay? Find that pulse. I'm going to give you 2 more seconds. And in your head, remember, every time you feel it beat, Count a number. Ready? Begin. Stop. All right. What'd you have?
I had 13 this time.
You had 13 this time. I had 12. Okay. So if we times it by 10, 13 times 10, 130. 130 beats per minute. I had 12. I'm surprised. Feels more like 18 to 20. Okay. Beats per minute. So we're gonna do our arm stretches, our breathing.
I like it.
Try to slow us back down. Pull our arm across. Squeeze it in. 1, 2, 3, 4. You want to try this one? 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Switch arms. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's our music. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay? Remember our one that we pull behind, and in the middle, pull it back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Switch arms. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. Now we're going to do a toe touch. Remember, keep your legs straight. If you can't touch your toes or the floor, that's okay. Keep your knees straight. Okay? Can you do this? Look how far down. How far down can you go? What? 3. Wow, you did it. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And we're gonna do one new one. This one takes a little bit of space. Yep, you can widen out. We're gonna lay down on the floor. I call it the cross stretch. So you're gonna lay down like a cross. Okay? You're gonna lift one leg up, and then you're gonna bring it over and see if you can touch your foot to the floor. And by keeping your shoulders and your back mostly on the floor.
I'm starting the timer.
Thank you. Alright, bring it back up. Put it down. Okay. Other leg up and over. As far over as you can get it, all the way to the floor. Trying to keep your hands on the floor if you can. Nice job.
I start the timer.
Thanks, man. Okay. So, our heart, if you notice, we talked about our pulse or our heart rate. Okay?
Love you.
Love you, buddy. Important things to know about our heart. Okay? Anybody who did Kids Heart Challenge this year with the American Heart Association and saw the video? So, all of our K4 students and most of the rest of our students, because we just thought it was a cool fact to know. Okay? Kids, check your parents right now. See if they know how long it takes from blood to travel through your whole body and back to your heart. So once it leaves the heart and back. Quiz them right now.
Starting now.
You got it? You think 1 minute? Okay. How long do you think?
Dad.
How much time?
Dad.
Good? Okay. He usually says like 24 hours. Okay, and the answer. If kids, you said it takes 20 seconds on average, you are correct. So once it leaves our heart, it can go through our entire body and back to our heart in 20 seconds. That's pretty amazing because we got miles of blood vessels in our body. Okay? Next thing I wanted to talk about is the average time our heart beats in a minute, in an hour, okay, a day, and a year. And I want you to think about how powerful that is, right? Our heart's a muscle, That's why we're working it out. This is why you're here in this group, because you want to be moving, you want to get better, and you want to be healthier. Okay? So how powerful our heart is. We're going to take an average of the day at an 80 beats per minute. And then we're going to approximate the numbers. So if my heart's beating 80 times in 1 minute, okay, there's no chance I can type that fast, 80 words per minute. Some of you can. Okay? 80 beats per minute equals 4,800 beats per hour. Right? Thinking about doing something 4,800 times in an hour. A day, 115,000 beats per day your heart does. Pretty amazing. Can you imagine doing something 115 times a day and not have to think about it? We don't have to think about our hearts beating. It just does it, right? My kids like the one in school, and I give the example, right? Your teacher tells you to grab your pencil and write your name on your paper. Your brain tells your hand to do that, right? It's not just like your hand automatically just goes, grabs, and writes all over your paper, right? Okay, your brain tells it to do that. You don't have to sit there and tell your heart to beat, right? You're not like, okay, beat now. All right, it's time to beat again. No, it's just beating for you. And it picks up the pace when you need it to, and it slows down when you need it to, as long as it's a healthy heart. Okay, so 115,000 times a day in a year. Imagine doing something like this many times in 1 year. About 42 million beats in 1 year. Okay, that's pretty amazing, isn't it? All right, so is our heart an important muscle? Is it important? Yeah, that's why we got to take care of it. Okay, because like the example I gave to my kids in class, right? You might be able to live without an arm, or both arms, or legs, or both arms and legs. Get out of there, buddy.
Bye.
But you can't live without your heart. Exercise it, keep it healthy, keep working it, make it strong, okay? So you can be strong and live a healthy life. Now, foods, you might be wondering, right? Yesterday we kind of went away from that a little bit because we needed to. We were on day 3 for most of us being home. And we needed, us kids and parents needed to refocus on, it's a teamwork. It's a game we got to play together here. Because together we're going to get through this. Okay? So foods to help our hearts. You may have guessed it. It is our leafy greens. I know, kids, you were hoping I was going to say leafy green vegetables. Right? Make sure we're getting those. Our whole grains. So you might be able to see it on a loaf of bread or a box of cereal. If it says whole grains, that's a good thing for your heart. Okay? Berries. Any types of berries. They have what's called antioxidants in them. Those are good for your heart. Okay? Now I know this one might cause some people to think, wait, what? But fatty fish. There is healthy fats out there. Fish, fatty fish is like salmon, trout. Those are all good, healthy fats to eat. Right? Those are good for our heart and our brain. Another thing is walnuts. And I'm saving the best for last. Because this one's going to get a lot of the moms all jacked up. Right? Dark chocolate falls in this. Hey, stop. Dark chocolate, and not like the 50 or whatever, in the 70 range. We do. Stop, please. Okay, stop. See? Just like everybody else. Dark chocolate. The favorite one that we go to, if you want to write this down, there's all different ones out there, and you probably got your own, but we love Trader Joe's Pound Plus. We get it stocked up every time. We have in-laws that are out in Milwaukee. I have in-laws. It's my wife's brother in Milwaukee, okay? And she's got another brother in Michigan. And whenever they come through, they do our dark chocolate run for us and hit up the Trader Joe's coming through there. And it comes in a pound, and you can break them off one chunk at a time. It's a great source of iron. So if you're having an iron deficiency, that one specifically, the Trader Joe's Pound Plus has like 40% of your daily iron intake that you need. So not only are you getting to eat dark chocolate, you're also getting your iron, okay? I appreciate you guys' support, right? We're doing this together. I can't believe that this group is over 1,500 people. Would have never have thought that when the idea popped in my head on Saturday or Sunday, whatever it was, to create this. You guys mean the world to me, and we're gonna get through all of this together, right? Again, if you need a different streaming option, check out the YouTube page that's shared through this site. Okay, you saw a couple of the videos, and then you can just start searching them on your own. Subscribe, that way they pop up more. The more subscriptions we get, the more likes we get on those videos, the higher up the food chain we get on the searches, okay? So rock it, share it, let's get everybody active and moving, right? In a real way, okay? It's not those edited versions that you're gonna see everywhere else. This is real life stuff, and I appreciate you guys. Love you, peace, have a wonderful day.